Good evening, I'm Steve Johnson. From the Dove Newsroom this hour, selecting a site for the $40 million Veterans Administration Clinic might be just weeks away. The clinic would serve those in the Eugene area and is expected to have 200 staffers. It would allow those in the northern part of the state to avoid having to travel to the Roseburg Clinic for treatment. A new contract being voted on by state workers show their pay would remain at current levels, but inflation could reduce any future pay increase. While some union members don't like the proposal, others say it's the best that could be negotiated in the current economy. A respectable Republican statesman, it's how some are remembering former Oregon Senator Mark Hatfield. Flags are flying at half-staff across the state by order of Governor Kitzhaber until Hatfield is buried. He was an outspoken critic of the Vietnam War during his 30-year term in the Senate, which ended in 1997. A former Hatfield intern, Senator Jeff Merkley, says he remembers Hatfield as a man who took courageous positions of conscience. And the Dove's Perry Atkinson says Hatfield was a man who was respected by both Democrats and Republicans.
Being a Republican U.S. Senator from primarily a Democrat state, I think gave him opportunity at times to take a position that wasn't as conservative as maybe some of his Republican colleagues were comfortable with, but nonetheless gained him the support and the respect of those on the Democratic side.
Hatfield was 89 years old. He's survived by his wife and 4 children. Coming up tonight at 10 on Newswatch. The sell-off on Wall Street continues. What happens next? Plus, remembering the fallen. 30 members of the military die in a helicopter crash in Afghanistan. And living large in lean times. Money man Clark Howard has some practical advice to get through a financial crisis. All this and more tonight at 10 on Newswatch. Now a quick look at your local weather brought to you by Grange Co-op. For Medford and Grants Pass, clear skies tonight with a low of 51. Highs only getting up into the mid-80s for the next couple of days with possibly a high of 90 on Friday. For Klamath Falls, partly cloudy skies tonight, a low of 49 with the highs only into the lower 80s until a high of 85 on Friday. I'll be back later with another news update, and join us for Newswatch tonight at 10.